The message arrived at 9:43 p.m., written on thin paper with unsteady handwriting. Leave your house in 10 minutes. Act normal. Trust me. No name, no hint of who sent it. When I opened the door, Daniel, my neighbor, was standing there, pale as chalk, eyes wide. He didn't waste words. Walk with me, he whispered, gripping my arm. And don't look back. His hand trembled, but his hold was steady. We walked 3 blocks in silence. The rain had just stopped, and our footsteps echoed against the wet asphalt. Then sirens tore through the night. I turned despite Daniel's warning. My house was in flames, windows shattering, the roof glowing orange, smoke clawed at the sky. He said nothing. Neither did I. But inside, something long dormant stirred. That fire was an accident. The police later called it an electrical malfunction. I knew better. The smell of gasoline, the clean lines of destruction, too deliberate. Whoever did this wasn't trying to kill me. They were erasing me. My records, photos, proof of everything I had built, all gone. But memory doesn't burn. The next morning, Elise stood beside me at the scene, face pale, voice trembling in all the right places. Her tears came easily. "At least we're alive," she said, squeezing my hand. She was right. I was alive. But something inside me wasn't. That night at the hotel, she fell asleep beside me. I checked her phone. No password. Either she trusted me too much or underestimated me entirely. There was a thread of messages with contact saved as L. It's done. He won't have anything left. My breath slowed. My heart didn't. She turned in her sleep, murmuring something, hand brushing my arm. I watched her and said nothing. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I learned to speak less, move quieter. People think silence means calm. It doesn't. It means focus. I went to Daniel the next day and asked why he warned me. He hesitated, then said, "You didn't hear from me, but someone saw a car near your place before the fire. Silver Lexus." I thanked him and pretended to believe it was random. It wasn't. At work, everyone offered sympathy. Elise stopped by with coffee and affection. "We'll rebuild," she whispered. I smiled and nodded while memorizing every false word. That week, I called in a favor. A friend of mine, a data analyst, agreed to dig into Elise's deleted phone backups. 2 days later, he called, "You're not going to like this." He was wrong. I needed it. The report arrived in a plain envelope. Inside, screenshots, voice memos, bank transfers. Elise and L, real name Leonard Harper, my business partner, not just lovers, co-conspirators. They'd been draining our accounts slowly, preparing to burn the rest for the insurance claim. A perfect crime, clean, profitable, heartless. I read every message, listened to every laugh. He'll never suspect. He's too predictable. They were right, until that night. 3 days later, we met at the insurance office. Elise wore black. Leonard pretended to be supportive. I handed her a small flash drive. "Photos of the damage," I said. She smiled faintly. Leonard leaned back, smug. I pressed play on the screen. Her messages, his voice, their plan, their laughter, the transfers, the silence that followed cracked like glass. Elise's face drained of color. Leonard's jaw tightened. His eyes darted. I leaned forward. "You should have let the house burn after I left." No one spoke. The agent in the room looked frozen. I stood, straightened my jacket, and walked out. By morning, Elise had moved out. Leonard resigned before the week ended. Then came the investigators. Insurance fraud, arson, conspiracy. I didn't testify. I didn't need to. The evidence did the talking. People asked if I felt avenged. I didn't. I felt clean. One evening, Daniel stopped by. "You okay?" he asked quietly. I looked at him, the man who'd saved my life. "Yeah," I said. "Now I am." He nodded and left. I stood by the window, staring at the empty lot where my house once stood. No noise, no ghosts, just silence. They burned my home to erase me, but all they really did was set me free.